People don't understand how you have the opportunity.
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. I like crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My coin based the upper, watch your numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, knows in the man. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move with the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash raises ring. Ride the blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, let the profit.
If you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
We gotta get this money on. Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? We back. We got some updates to go over. So make sure y'all like the live as y'all come in over here on YouTube. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. What's good, Mike? What's good? We in here. What's up, everybody? What's good?
Good.
Man, Edwin said this train is about to leave the station. Hey, they better get ready. 2026 and beyond is gonna be amazing. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we do got a few articles to go over. The first thing I want to talk about, because XDC is very rare that we see them in headlines, so definitely wanted to talk about this ASAP. So it says Vert and UISA launch Brazil's first blockchain track CRA on XDC network. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Oh well, hold on, let me fix my screen. There we go. All right, y'all. So yeah, let's talk about it real quick because we got XDC in the mix. XDC is definitely a sleeper. So Vert Capital and UISA have issued that what they say is Brazil's first agribusiness receivables certificate, which is a CRA with on-chain traceability on the XDC network. So the CRA is valued at BRL 400 million, which is about $75.5 million in USD. So it's spread across 4 series with maturities up to 6 years. So the receivables backing the CRA come from UISA's agro-industrial operations. So the key life cycle events for the CRA, which is issuance cash flows, other financial data, will be recorded on chain. So this is framed as merging operational traceability, which is UISA's production chain with financial traceability, the CRA. So the setup is meant to comply with Brazilian securities regulation. So the article mentions CVM resolutions 60 and 160. So why XDC network? So the XDC network is highlighted as enterprise grade with Ethereum compatibility, low transaction costs, and hybrid connectivity, making it suitable for regulated credit instruments. On-chain data is designed to support daily traceability and auditability. So for Vert, this issuance is part of a broader multi-chain tokenization strategy. So for UISA, it strengthens the link between its sustainable operations and how it raises capital. So for the XDC ecosystem, it's a big step in real-world asset tokenization, particularly in Brazil's capital markets. So Vert has already done a tokenized CRA issuance on the XRP ledger for BRL 700 million, which is 130 million in US dollars. So this isn't their first RWA deal, but it is significant that they're now using XDC network. So the XDC network is designed for real-world asset tokenization with strong compliance features. It's capable of handling enterprise-grade use cases with high throughput and low cost, which is critical for structural financial instruments. So this could accelerate more debt, credit, or receivable products being tokenized in Brazil and possibly beyond. So the fact that the on-chain structure is explicitly aligned with Brazilian regulatory frameworks, CVM, is very important. It suggests they are not just tokenizing for DeFi, but building for real capital market use. So having those life cycle events like cash flows, repayments, etc., Audible on chain helps with transparency, which could attract both local and international investors. So because UISA has a sustainability oriented production chain, which is like sugarcane, ethanol. This isn't just financial innovation. There's an ESG or green finance narrative. So on-chain traceability could help validate sustainability claims, creating a more credible link between green operations and green financing. So if successful, this could become a blueprint for other structured finance issuances in Brazil to go on chain. So it could also drive more institutional interest into tokenized real world assets in Latin America. So for XDC network, this is a strong use case that reinforces its role as a blockchain for regulated finance RWAs. So yeah, this is exactly the kind of real world asset use case that makes blockchain more than just speculation. So it's about modernizing traditional finance. This is great for XDC. So this kind of deal helps validate XDC as a serious layer one for regulated finance. So yeah, this has some long term potential here. So I just definitely wanted to go over that because XDC is definitely a sleeper in the space. So just to show that, yeah, XDC got some motion. They got some motion today.
They definitely got some motion. They definitely got some motion. They doing what they need to do, regardless of the fact of anything. So I mean, damn, XDC. Um, we haven't talked about them. We haven't highlighted them in a little while. So I'm glad you found this. This was a good find, yo.
Yeah, you think I'd talk about it more because allegedly, I like XDC a lot.
Allegedly,
Yeah,
allegedly.
allegedly. I was about to say something else, but allegedly, I like XDC a lot. So I should talk about it more.
Mhm.
But yeah. So yeah, shout out to XDC, y'all. Make sure y'all ain't sleeping on XDC. XDC got some motion over there. Make sure you got a bag of that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T because he'll tell y'all straight up. You need to back the truck up on XDC, guys. You need to back the truck
Mhm.
up. XDC is not
Mhm.
something to be sleeping on. Do your homework on XDC. So we'll go ahead to this next article. So let's talk about XRP and SUI. They are leading the crypto rebound right now. As Bitcoin tops 89K. So a relief rally faces a 100K wall, and this is from a trader
Mm.
in this article. So yeah, let's see what's going on with that.
Uh, you gonna pull it up?
Oh shoot, hold on. Yep, there we go.
Okay. All right. So basically, what happened was Bitcoin jumped back up briefly, crossing 89,000, and sitting around like 88. I think it's still around 88 right now. And all coins did even better. So Ethereum is near 3,000. XRP is around $2.23, and SUI is $1.50, up 11% out of everybody. So we knew that wasn't going to be held down for too long. So why prices rebound? Traders now think that the Federal Reserve might cut interest rates in December. I mean, we already knew that they was going to cut the money machine on, come December. They playing games. Listen, it's all manipulation, fam. Mary Daly, of the San Francisco Fed president, signaled support for a cut, and markets priced in at 85% chance of a 0.25% cut, up to 42% a week ago. So it jumped up significantly. People are like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get this cut." So lower rates usually help risk assets like crypto for sure, and this is what the pros are saying. So market conditions look ready to consolidate and stabilize after weeks of pressure. And then the signs are neutral to negative funding rates, less leverage, and better spot cash trading. So expect a steadier, gradual recovery instead of a wild squeeze. So I guess it's going to be, slow and steady and stuff like that. So, we're gonna look out for it for the next several weeks or so before the year pop off. And then Winston trader, 100K wall for Bitcoin could hold near term. So big players, those whales sold, liquidity tightened, ETFs outflows, and the year-end portfolio adjustment. So the view is that Bitcoin may not see 100K before Q1, but the next 12 months still look constructive for crypto. So they're saying, damn, we already know where that Bitcoin went, fam. That's why I'm it's only right here. So
I'm gonna be quiet.
So stocks in the stock markets that's tied to crypto rallied as well. So AI data center angle. So Amazon's plan to invest $50 billion in U.S. AI supercomputing boosted sentiment for mining and infra names. And then the big movers like Clean Spark, Cypher, they're up 18%, and Hut 8, Bit Farms, and Terra Wolf, those logs double-digit gains as well. And even digital asset treasuries bounced back. So basically, Bitcoin rebounded, altcoins like XRP, SUI rose even more. Basically, what I saw was don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared. And they also mentioned Filecoin. That's another asset that we have mentioned before. Filecoin rose about 2%. And it broke a key resistance at $1.63 on strong trading volume. So Filecoin, that's a storage coin. That's a storage coin. So and the volume jumped 135% above average. So may want to keep a lookout for Filecoin. The ticker for that is FIL. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah. So shout out to these altcoins moving.
Yes, sir. I was happy to see. I was happy to see him rebound. So now I need to see him go higher. Go to some prices we ain't seen before. Let's do that. But
Right.
no, it was good to see the rebound. Though. It was better to go up than down. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. So let's talk about this. I don't even know if I'm saying this right. Enlivex. Let's talk about that. Let's go over that article real quick because we talked a little bit earlier about digital asset treasuries. So I just wanted to touch on this. One second. Here we go. All right, so yeah, Enlivex unveils a $212 million RAIN token. So digital asset treasury strategy as RAIN surges over 120%. So Enlivex Therapeutics announces a $212 million private placement to establish a RAIN token focused digital asset treasury, becoming the first U.S. listed company with a prediction markets oriented treasury strategy. So that's why I feel like it was kind of worthy to talk about with it getting that type of recognition. So the $212 million raise for RAIN Treasury strategy. So Enlivex Therapeutics is raising $212 million via PIPE, which is a private placement to build a treasury strategy centered around the RAIN token. So the PIPE shares are being sold at $1 per share, which is a 11.5% premium over Enlivex recent NASDAQ share price. So the funds will be used to accumulate RAIN tokens, making RAIN the company's core treasury reserve asset. So what is RAIN? So RAIN is the native token for a decentralized prediction markets protocol built on Arbitrum. Do your homework on Arbitrum. So the protocol allows users to create and trade markets on real world events using smart contracts. So RAIN also has a deflationary buyback and burn mechanism, which helps reduce token supply over time. So Enlivex calls this the first prediction markets oriented digital asset treasury strategy by a U.S. listed public company. They see prediction markets as a strategic growth area, noting recent large investments in competing protocols like Polymarket, for example. So from major institutions, Enlivex will continue its core biotech work. They're not abandoning R&D, even as they build this treasury play. So former Italian Prime Minister Matteo Renzi, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he is being appointed to Enlivex's board in connection with this deal. So this could signal that the company is serious about bridging old world finance, biotech, and crypto infrastructure. So Enlivex play shows that prediction markets, not just DeFi and layer one, are being taken seriously by public companies. So that's a major structural signal. A new treasury model. So this isn't just about holding BTC or ETH. Enlivex is putting prediction market tokens at the heart of its treasury. That could be a blueprint for future digital treasury strategies. Crypto is capital. So using RAIN as a reserve asset means Enlivex is treating a token like real capital. So this aligns with systemic themes, that we talk about all the time. Like digital assets are becoming part of corporate finance. So yeah, this was a bold move, but yeah, I thought this was some interesting news. So yeah, this digital asset treasury thing is becoming, we're gonna see a whole lot of that. About to see a whole lot of that.
When you was talking, I was just like, man, this is like the game within the game once again. You know what I'm saying? Because they just gonna they're just gonna do what they've been doing and just put crypto and digital assets in the mix of the stuff that they've been doing. So the game ain't never gonna end, fam. It's never gonna
No,
end. They're just gonna keep piling on top of it, because they could literally do another derivative on top of the derivative and hide it in a coin, fam. Like it's this shit is wild, fam. This shit is
yeah,
wild.
no, it's wild, it's crazy. So yeah, they're bridging political and business influence with crypto native innovation, and deeper system level integration. So this,
Yeah.
bro, this shit is about to be crazy, y'all. Man, y'all buckle up, bro. The next few years about to be amazing for people that got into crypto now, got in when it was ugly, got in early. Tell y'all the next listen, between now and 2030 about to be amazing. About to be amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Well, if you in the right shit, if you ain't in the right shit, then good luck. But if you if you invested in some of the infrastructure, you have an understanding of what's going on. It's gonna be some good years for you. But yeah. I wanted to go over that. But so this next article, let's talk about Elon real quick. So Dogecoin traders look like they sold the news today. As Elon Musk AI update sent Tesla shares to $1.2 trillion, but apparently it don't normally work out that way. Normally Doge moves anytime Elon got good news. So
Yeah. Because remember earlier we had talked about how Doge, that department in the government is gone after 8 months of being there. It's gone and shit like that. So, um, Elon Musk and Tesla made a big breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? In making AI chips and could outproduce giants like Nvidia and TSMC. So, and what I've been hearing recently is that Nvidia been buying their own chips to inflate their price.
oh,
So
it's bro. This somebody on Instagram did the whole circle, the whole monopoly on that. That shit
okay,
crazy. If I could
okay.
find it, did somebody post that in the Telegram? The person went over like Nvidia, and then it was another company, and then because they was getting this money, somebody else was buying this, and it was like a whole little like a little circle. It was crazy, and all the money was just circulating in that one
So,
circle. It was crazy. If I could find it, I'll play it. But yeah, that was crazy. I know what
so
you're
you
talking
think so you think once people catch on, the market's gonna go lower because of shit like that, or you think it's just gonna be like, all right, now, well, more money's gonna be pumped into the system, so never mind. This shit
Yeah,
can go either way.
apparently they about to pump hella bread into the system
Right.
in the next couple weeks. Allegedly, I don't know nothing.
Allegedly. So Tesla stock jumped about 7%, around $420, pushing its value to roughly $1.2 trillion. And Dogecoin, which often rises on Elon Musk news, did not this time. It stayed stuck around 14-15 cents. And the sell the news in Doge was open interest. Money tied up in the Doge futures fell 1.5% to about $1.43 billion as traders closed about $20 million in positions. And then long short ratio slipped about 0.98, meaning slightly more new bets were against Doge than for it. So that's classic sell the news. And then traders take profits or bet against the asset right after the big headline. So Tesla's good news boosted Tesla, not Doge. And then until Doge closes and holds above 15 cents, the upside looks limited. So I guess Doge is headed right back down. So I mean, I think at this point in time, I think everybody just holds just a little bit of Doge just like they hold like a little bit of Bitcoin, maybe by just default, just because, or Ethereum. I don't know. I mean, after that whole thing with, I mean, isn't Doge a part of somebody's ecosystem? I remember we was talking about it in the Telegram the other week. Aren't they going to be using Doge in some other country, or was that another asset I'm thinking about?
No, we was talking about Shiba.
Oh, Shiba, the other. See, Doge, Shiba, tomato. But yeah, Doge.
Yeah.
But yeah, Doge. Yeah. I mean, if you're holding it, I don't know. Is there any believers in Doge still in the chat? Is there believers in Doge? I'm trying to see if there's still believers out there in Doge. Put a 1 in the chat if you still believe in Doge. Put a 0 in the chat if you think it's not gonna go anywhere.
I think it's done. But I could be wrong. I think it might be over with.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it might be. I mean, if it pump, it'll be in a couple years, but
it ain't doing nothing right now.
Yeah. I think it's done though. I could be wrong though, so don't. I think it's done though.
It might be a wrap.
Somebody said I need to go there. Yeah, it might be a wrap. It might be over with. Might be done ski.
Damn,
might be over with.
Some zeros. Somebody said the thrill is gone. Damn. So
it is because if Elon dropped some good news today and then it didn't move no more, that means don't nobody care. The hype is gone. And that's what happens. Y'all see what happens when the hype leave a token, because it's just based on hype. It don't really have much utility.
Right. Damn.
I'm throwing hints. It ain't too much utility. Don't really have, because now we've moved into a institutionalized asset class now. Like crypto is institutionalized now.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is what it is. As much as y'all didn't want that to happen, it's already happened. So yeah, I think it's over with for Dogecoin.
It's over.
I think it's over.
It's over. Damn.
Yeah.
We need to now. Damn, nobody believes in Doge.
Yeah. So
I know some of y'all holding the bag. I know some of y'all had holding the bag. Yeah. Okay.
Man, I know some people got filthy rich off Dogecoin though, but if they smart, I mean, unless they know something we don't know, but those early Dogecoin holders that got a hefty bag, you know what I'm saying? They might want to, unless they know otherwise, they might want to get on up out of there.
Yeah, the traders is not even believing no upside in the near future.
Damn. Well,
they had their 15 minutes.
Yeah, they had a little over 15 too. They went over a little bit, so they let them rock out for a minute, man. Because I don't know if Doge was supposed to really last that long.
Okay.
As long as it did,
unless he uses it for his X platform, which is a good point. We'll see.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We'll see. He does have a whole platform.
That's true.
He's concerned about
that could happen too. So
he's concerned about your data more than anything.
That's a fact. Okay. So this next article we have, let me take this off. Payroll. Let's talk about Payroll real quick, because this is a big one. So Payroll emerges as the next battleground in embedded finance. According to the payments report, embedded finance has become core infrastructure, not just a nice to have. So almost all companies surveyed, 99.8% of 515 now have at least one embedded finance capability. So over 3/4 of them plan to deepen their embedded finance offerings in the next year. So Payroll is emerging as the major competitive front. So among the various embedded finance functions, Payroll is the fastest growing star. All my Zebec holders, this article ain't about Zebec though, but all my Zebec, I ain't gonna say holders, but Zebec connoisseurs, whatever you want to call yourself, drop a fire in the chat. Drop a fire in the chat if you fuck with Zebec. Drop a fire in the chat. If you fuck with Zebec, drop a fire in the chat. I think Zebec got a bright future. Drop a fire in the chat if you agree. I think Zebec got a fire future ahead of them, because this is major. Like, this is Payroll. It makes no sense, as we have said countless times. It makes no sense that we have to wait a week or 2 weeks to get paid and don't start another job. Sometimes you gotta wait damn near 3 weeks, depending on when you started, to get paid. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Everybody should be getting paid, and it should have already been happening like this. This should have been normalized. Everybody should be getting paid by the hour, literally. Like that money should be going to your account by the hour, or you should be getting paid at the end of the day. So if you work and you get paid $40 an hour and you work 8 hours that day, then you should have what's 40? Because I ain't no math kind of, so what's 40 times 8D?
You said 40. You said 40 times what?
40 times 8 hour day, 320.
Yeah.
You should be getting 300. Yeah, so when you leave, you should have three, or they gotta take taxes out. But you get what I'm saying. You should have that. You should be getting paid by the end of the day. You should not be having to wait a whole week or two to get paid.
Nah.
That shit is insane. But I'm gonna continue with the article. I got a vent about that because that shit just got on. It didn't make sense to me, and it still don't. Like, why in the hell do people gotta wait so long to get paid when y'all got the work done today? Y'all, whatever y'all assignment was at work today, whatever it was you had to complete, it got done today. So they got what they needed out of you, but you didn't get paid.
That's true.
That's crazy. That is crazy. So yes, payroll is emerging as the major competitive front. So among the various embedded finance function, payroll is the fastest growing star. So features such as earned wage access, faster deposits, pay cards, and integrated payroll plus banking are becoming much more common. For many platforms, payroll is not just a payment task; it's a constant engagement point with users, making it very sticky. Or employees. So why companies are doubling down on payroll? They better, because y'all gonna start losing employees because people gonna go where they're getting paid quicker. Well, not losing employees because this economy is bad, but y'all get what I'm saying. People gonna start complaining. Embedded payroll gives platforms a financial hook because pay comes regularly. Integrating payroll helps these platforms build deeper economic relationships. So 61% of companies that don't yet offer payroll plan they don't yet offer payroll plan to roll it out. Many companies outsource their embedded finance functions, so 69% use third-party providers rather than building everything in-house. So integrating payroll means coordinating HR systems, banking rails, and compliance. So that's taxes, reporting, regulation. So as embedded finance becomes more strategic, security, data quality, and financial transparency become more critical. So there are risk factors tied to vendor lock-in, concentration risk, and reliance on third-party embedded finance providers. But long-term, payroll is becoming a core piece of how platforms define their identity and deliver value. So this evolution could reshape how we think about work, pay, and finance. Platforms might move from simply paying wages to offering full financial services, wallets, savings, credits via payroll. So payroll embedded finance could be a big lever for platform stickiness. So making users or making employees more locked into the platforms to use for work or pay. So this is huge because this is another piece of the larger system is being rebuilt. So payroll is a core business function. This is how this is now a financial frontier. Seeing payroll become a major embedded finance battleground validates how deep fintech is now going into business operations. So there's potential in companies building embedded payroll infrastructure or in platforms that offer payroll plus banking or pay card features. I'm telling y'all, a lot of these companies gonna use Zebec. They know about Zebec. They already had meetings with Zebec. They got a whole lot set up with Zebec. I'm telling y'all, because Zebec already think about who is a part. Let's go to the website for I'm not talking. I'm not talking today. Zebec. Let's go to Zebec's website right now so y'all can see who the hell is at Zebec. And most of y'all jobs, what? Hold on.
What happened?
All right, here we go. Zebec Network, real time payroll payments. Here we go.
Something else. Out of here.
You talking about
on YouTube?
Oh, of course. All right, so as y'all can see right here, this is Zebec's website. changing the way money moves. They already got cards. All that shit is ready to go. Let's get to it. So look, so here are some partners, enterprise partners: MasterCard, Deutsche Bank, Circle, Uphold, NetPay, Assure. Just to show y'all some people working with them. Solana is working because I mean they on the Solana blockchain. You got Algorand as well. Algorand over there. Is that MasterCard coming across my screen? You know what I'm saying? So, let's go up here because I wanna talk about who
We
helping
got a
them
comment
out.
over here saying, my wife works in HR for Mid Cap Bank. She thinks Zebec gets bought out by someone like ADP.
Oh, well, that's what we interesting that she says that because let's go meet their team. Let's meet their team. Let's meet the CEO. Who are these people? Here are their advisors. So, the Lisa Robbins. Tell your wife to look up Lisa Robbins. She is the CFO at ADP. She is one of the advisors. You have George Stockert. He is also he works at ADP. And you have the CEO of PayBridge right here. I'm showing it right here on the screen. Tony, he's the CEO of PayBridge. We got some more ADP sales over here. Tom Lutz. He's from ADP. You got Gate Knox founder. Science Card, Daniel, somebody named Daniel. And we got somebody else from Science Card, and we got what is it, Strata Global. So they got a pretty solid advisor board over here.
Yeah, that's some good advice. I hope they get some good advice. Half of the staff is ADP ex-employees. Damn.
Yep. So they used to work there. So listen, this is their staff right here. Feel free to go on their website, zebec.io, and tap in. You can find out who these people are, look them up on LinkedIn, all that good stuff. But that's who's over here. But Zebec is definitely the network that is trying to do real time meets real world. So stablecoin payroll and seamless payfi in motion. So they are changing the way money moves. So yeah, they not playing. You know what I'm saying? Building decentralized infrastructure since 2021. So yeah, they are solving a huge problem, and this will help so many people. If people are able to get paid the way they should have been getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So
no, it's so true.
Yep. No, they definitely tried scaring some people out of Zebec, and they still trying. They trying to scare people out of Zebec. I think they were shocked that how many people caught on so early, because they ain't want people to catch on to Zebec. I feel like they ain't want people to catch on to Zebec till later. By the time they wanted us to catch on to it, they wanted that bitch to be $5, $10, $15.
So it was like, hold up.
Yeah. So yeah, we caught on to it mad early. So yeah. Oh well, it's y'all fault. You know what I'm saying? Y'all taking so long to bring this new system in. So yeah, people started reading, people started looking for new plays, looking for, you know what I'm saying, long-term and short-term money. People trying to get paid, gang. So it is what it is. And y'all got people broke, so people trying to find money, people trying to get ahead, stay ahead of it so that they don't go broke. So yeah, people found out about some very valuable assets, guys. So I think that was pretty much all the articles that we had for this evening, y'all. So yeah, make sure y'all tap into the intro to DeFi class. That class is gonna be on November 30th, 6 p.m. Y'all was asking for that intro to DeFi class, so make sure y'all tap in to that class. The link for that is in the link trees in the description over here on YouTube. And also, if everybody who goes to this class, you will get a free month in the Patreon. So make sure y'all tap into the intro to DeFi class. A lot of y'all said y'all needed a refresher and all that. So yeah, make sure y'all tap into the intro to DeFi class. Also coming up in December, we are doing that metaverse / gaming course. So we're unlocking the world of gaming in virtual worlds. So that's gonna be on December 13th and 14th. At 6 p.m. Eastern. So all my gamers, all people with kids with gamers, if you need the kids in the class, listen, we can get ready to show y'all how to make some money in gaming while you're gaming. So I highly suggest getting all the gamers and your kids or whoever your cousins in this class, because They playing them games for hours at a time. They need to be making some money.
Yeah,
Point blank.
yeah. Nah, that's 100. That's 100. You know, like this is, fam. This is the future, fam. This is the future, and you know, and whoever's resistant to it, you know what I mean. If you don't believe in AI, if you don't believe in, you know, the metaverse and all this stuff like that, just keep living. Just keep living. Keep living. You'll see all this stuff pass you by, just like you saw stuff in Web 2, e-commerce and social media, and then before that, the AOL, the .com bust and everything. All that stuff is gonna pass you by. So we're trying to put you up on this game before it actually becomes more commonplace. Video games will run it. Video games are damn near bigger than sports. I would say right now. It's bigger than sports. There's probably more game. No, there's actually more gamers than there are fans probably of sports right now. Because you think about it, when you get a phone, you get your games on your phone.
Yep.
I don't care if it's Candy Crush. I don't care if it's Roblox. I don't care what it is, fam.
Yeah, but people definitely be playing games on their phone for sure. So make sure y'all tap into that class. It's gonna be in December. Excited about that class, and that class also the second day of it is gonna be in the metaverse. So that's gonna be a pretty cool class to tap into. So yeah, y'all. But yeah, that was pretty much the news that we had for this evening. So appreciate y'all tapping in with us. Make sure y'all hit that like button over here on YouTube on the way out. So yeah, other than that, we will see y'all tomorrow.
Right. Well, no.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I gotta. Sorry, y'all know I gotta travel tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta take care of some dumbass responsibilities. So so I got to do some traveling tomorrow. So we'll be back on Wednesday. Sorry about that. Yeah. See
if something crazy happens, I may pop on, fam.
Yeah. If some crazy, if I gotta get on while I'm in the car, I may. Well, not shit. I'm sorry. TikTok. Told myself. I'll put a background up. if the news is if it's something crazy. So, but yeah. Other than that, what is that?
We be having withdrawals. Yeah, nah. It's all good.
Yeah. So, but yeah, y'all see us though. We'll be back on here Wednesday. So yeah. Other than that, y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Y'all stay dangerous. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Make sure y'all get in that Patreon, get in the Telegram. Link is in the